The clock in the corner speaks, low and deep, once, then silence. You hang your damp coat on a wooden peg by the door. The fabric settles against the wall, drips once onto the worn stone floor. Your shoulders feel lighter already, the weight of the rain outside left behind. The room is warm around you, so much warmer than outside. You can feel it on your face, on your hands. A lamp glows soft in the corner. The radiator hisses gently near the wall. Click, settle, hiss. Doing its quiet work while the storm does its loud work outside. Rain taps the roof above you. Patter, patter, patter. That tin roof sound. A roof that has heard many storms before this one. Your feet have stopped moving. The floor holds you steady. Hello, my friend. You're in a museum. Not a big one. Not the kind with marble floors and echoing halls. This is a small town museum. The kind that lives in an old house at the edge of Main Street. The kind with creaking floors and handwritten labels. The kind where someone's grandmother might have donated the teacups. The kind that remembers things other places have forgotten. The rain came suddenly this afternoon, heavy and dark. The kind of rain that makes you pull over, the kind that turns the road to silver. You were the only visitor, looking at photographs, reading labels, taking your time. And then the sky opened. And now, the museum is yours, quiet and still. The woman who runs this place, Margaret, she said, told you to stay until it passes. No sense driving in this. Her voice was calm, like she'd seen this before, like the museum had seen this before, like strangers staying out of storms. It's just what happens here. So you stayed. And now the rain is falling harder, and the clock is ticking slower. And you're standing in a room full of things that have been waiting a very long time to be seen. Margaret has gray hair pulled back, glasses on a chain around her neck. The kind of glasses she probably puts on to read the labels. The kind she takes off to talk to people. She moves like someone who has been here a long time. Part of the furniture, part of the walls, part of the story this house tells. She hands you a cup. White ceramic, blue flowers around the rim. Old, but not fragile. The kind of cup that has been held by many hands. The kind that knows how to be warm. The tea is warm in your hands. Not hot, just warm, just right. Steam rises, curls, catches the lamplight for a moment, then disappears. You wrap your fingers around the cup, feel the heat seeping into your palms, into your cold fingers, into the parts of you that were still outside a moment ago. This was the Parker house, Margaret says. Built in 1892. The family lived here until the 1950s. She gestures at the rooms around you, doorways leading to other doorways, shadows soft in the lamplight, wallpaper that has been here longer than you've been alive. We kept it mostly as it was, added a few things from other families in town. She pauses, looks around like she's seeing it for the first time, even though she's seen it 1,000 times. Take your time. That's all she says. She smiles, a small smile, the kind that doesn't need words. Then she's gone, down a hallway, through a door that clicks, softly closed. And you're alone. The clock ticks, tick, tick, tick. The rain patters, patter, patter. The radiator hisses, click, settle, hiss. And you stand in the front parlor of a house that stopped being a home 70 years ago, but somehow still remembers how. You take a sip of tea. Warm, soft, a little sweet. It settles in your chest like a small kindness. Then you begin to move. Slowly, with no hurry. There's nowhere to be, no one waiting, no schedule to keep. There's no need for stairs tonight. Everything you need is here, on this floor, within easy reach. The museum unfolds gently, room by room. No rushing, no climbing, just wandering. The parlor is small. Wallpaper with faded roses, pink that was once bright, now soft as old skin. A settee against one wall, velvet cushions worn at the edges. The kind of settee where people sat up straight, where women wore long dresses, where conversations happened slowly. Photographs in oval frames on every wall, faces you don't know, eyes that looked into this room long ago. A man with a mustache, a woman with her hair pinned up, children in stiff clothes, trying not to smile. You don't study them, you just notice them. The way you notice old friends in a crowd, not surprised, just aware. They've been here a long time. They'll be here long after you leave. And somehow, that's comforting. A visitor logbook lies open on a small table by the window. Leather cover, cream pages, names in different handwriting, dates stretching back years. Mary Ellen from Ohio visited last spring. A family from Vermont came through in August. Someone wrote lovely in the comments column. Someone else drew a small heart. You don't sign it. Not yet. Maybe later. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. The clock ticks on. Tick, tick, tick. Slower than clocks today. Deeper, like it has all the time in the world, because it does. You drift toward the next room. Your footsteps soft on old wood, creak, settle, creak. The floor speaking with each step, not complaining, just acknowledging, just saying, I know you're here. The kitchen, not modern, not trying to be. A room that has decided what it is and stayed that way. A cast iron stove against the far wall, black and heavy. It hasn't been lit in decades, but you can imagine it burning. You can imagine the warmth filling this room, the smell of bread, the sound of something simmering. Copper pots hang on hooks above the counter, dull with age, beautiful anyway. A wooden table in the center of the room, scrubbed white with years of use. The kind of table where dough was kneaded, where vegetables were chopped, where children did homework while dinner cooked. Someone made meals here, thousands of them. Breakfasts before school, suppers after work, holiday dinners with too many people and not enough chairs. The table remembers. The walls remember. You can almost smell it. Bread, maybe, or something sweet, a memory of a memory. But you don't stay long. The kitchen is for passing through, not for resting. You move on. A smaller room at the back. This one pulls you in. You don't know why, but your feet slow. Your breath settles. Something here wants to be noticed. The sewing room. A window overlooks the garden, though now there's only rain and dark, gray light. Silver streaks on the glass. The world outside reduced to water and shadow. An old sewing machine sits against the wall. Black metal, gold lettering, Singer. The treadle beneath it worn smooth by feet that are gone now. Spools of thread in a wooden box beside it. Fabric scraps in a basket. Pins in a little cushion shaped like a tomato. Red velvet, faded to rust. And on the wall, behind glass, a quilt. You stop. The rain keeps falling, patter, patter. But something in you goes quiet. Because this quilt is why you're here. It hangs behind glass, protected, preserved. A treasure that someone decided was worth keeping. A small brass latch holds the case closed. You hear it click softly as you step closer. A museum sound, metal on metal. The quiet language of things being kept safe. Your reflection appears faintly in the glass, then disappears as you focus on what's behind it. The quilt is old. You can see that. The colors have faded from bright to soft. Reds that were once red are now the color of dried roses. Blues that were once blue are now the color of winter sky. Greens that were once green are now the color of sage. Time has done its work, but gently, the way time sometimes does. Edges worn smooth where hands folded it. Fabric softened where fingers returned, again and again. You can see where it was loved. You can see where it was used. You can see where it kept someone warm. The stitches, tiny, even, patient. Thousands of them, maybe tens of thousands. Each one made by hand, each one a small decision, here, then here, then here. You can see where the thread was pulled tight, where the needle went in and came out, where the rhythm of someone's hands became pattern, hour after hour, evening after evening. A small knot on the back, maybe, where someone tied off and started again, where the thread ran out and was replaced, where patience continued. Thread pressed flat by careful fingers, fabric smoothed by palms, hours becoming days, becoming weeks. A small label card sits in the corner of the case, handwritten, faded ink on yellowed paper, the careful script of someone who took their time. Maker unknown, circa 1920. No name, just the quilt, just the stitches, just the colors faded to rose and sage and winter sky. You don't know who made it, and the quilt doesn't ask you to. But you can see that they took their time. You can see that they came back to it, evening after evening, maybe, while the rain fell outside, just like it's falling now. The glass case holds the quilt safe. The quilt holds the stitches. The stitches hold the hours, and the hours are still here, pressed into thread, waiting to be noticed. Tonight, you noticed, and something in you settles, like the thread itself, like the needle coming to rest. The clock chimes from the parlor. Bong. Low and deep, one note, then silence. The rain has softened. Patter, patter. Your legs are tired. Your eyes are soft. The tea in your cup is cool now. Somewhere nearby, there's a chair, an old rocking chair, and it's been waiting. The chair sits by a window, a small sitting area between the sewing room and the parlor, a corner that was made for resting, a corner that has held many tired bodies. An old rocking chair, dark wood, maybe oak, maybe walnut. It doesn't matter. It's beautiful either way. Curved arms worn smooth by hands, hands that gripped when the rocking started, hands that relaxed when the rhythm took over. A cushion on the seat, faded floral, pink roses that were once bright, now soft as the quilt on the wall. A small blanket folded on the back. Someone left it there, not for themselves, for the next person who needed it. That person is you. You set your teacup down on the small table beside the chair. The ceramic makes a soft sound. Cup meeting wood, a small ending. Then you sit. The wood creaks, a sound of welcome, A sound of finally. A sound the chair has made for decades. The cushion is softer than you expected. It receives you. The arms are exactly where your arms want to be. The back curves to meet your spine. This chair has held many people. You can feel it, not their weight, their rest. All of the tired bodies that came here and let go. All the afternoons that became evenings. All the evenings that became night. You push with your foot, just a little. The chair rocks, forward, back, forward, back. Creak, settle, creak, settle. A different rhythm than you've known, slower than a heartbeat, steadier than breathing. The rhythm of someone who has nowhere to be, nothing to do, no one waiting. Just this. The chair, the rain, the clock, and you. The window beside you shows only gray. Gray sky, gray rain, gray garden with shapes that might be flowers in summer. The glass is old, wavy, the way glass gets when it's been in a window for 100 years. Still holding, still clear enough, just softer now. The rain runs down it in silver threads. You watch one drop start at the top, small, hesitant. Then it begins to slide, faster. It joins another drop. They race together, reach the bottom, gone. Another begins, slower this time, finding its own path. No hurry, no destination, just falling. You used to do this as a child, watching rain on windows, picking a drop, cheering for it, waiting to see if it would win. Tonight, there are no races, just rain finding its way, just you watching, just the window holding it all. The chair rocks, creak, settle. The rain falls, patter, patter. The clock ticks, tick, tick. Your breath follows, in, out. All of it together, all of it steady, all of it holding you. The blanket on the back of the chair. You reach for it, pull it over your lap. Not a quilt, something simpler. Wool, maybe, or soft cotton. The color of oatmeal, or maybe cream. It's hard to tell in this light. Soft from many washings, soft from many hands, warm from sitting in this room all day, absorbing the heat from the radiator, absorbing the quiet from the air. The weight settles over you, thighs first, then knees, then ankles. a gentle pressure that says, you can stop now, you can rest now, you've done enough. Like a hand resting on your shoulder, like a voice saying, stay. Stay as long as you need. Stay until the rain stops. No one is rushing you. No one is waiting. No one needs you to be anywhere else. The museum doesn't close on nights like this. The museum just holds and waits and keeps everything safe, including you. Just here, just now, just resting. The radiator clicks again in the corner. Click, hiss, settle. Still working, still warming, still keeping the cold outside where it belongs. The rain has changed. It was heavy before, urgent, hammering the roof like it had somewhere to be, like it was trying to get inside, like it was trying to find you. Now it's softer, steadier, the kind of rain that could fall all night and not mind, the kind that's not trying to go anywhere, the kind that has forgotten it's rain at all, just falling, just being, just doing what rain does. Patter, patter, patter. On the tin roof above you, on the old windows around you, on the garden outside that's drinking it in, on the stone path that leads to the door you came through, on the whole small town that's settling in for the night. The museum drinks it in too. The old walls, the old roof, all of it softened by water, all of it settling deeper into the earth. The sewing machine in the next room. You can't see it from here, but you know it's there. The treadle still, the thread still wound, waiting for hands that won't come. The photographs in the parlor, all those faces, all those eyes. They're not watching you. They're resting too. The quilt on the wall, those tiny stitches, that unknown maker, still there, still holding, still keeping its colors. Rose and sage and winter sky. And Margaret, somewhere in the back, not checking on you, not worried, just there, quiet, part of the house, part of the peace. The clock seems slower now. Tick, tick, tick. Or maybe you're slower. Your thoughts, your breath, your eyes. Everything's settling, like dust after footsteps, like water after rain, like everything that was stirred up finally finding its place again. You don't have to leave, not yet. The rain is still falling. The museum is still here. Margaret said, take your time. So take it. All the time you need, all the quiet you need, all the stillness you've been looking for. It's here, in this chair, in this room, in this old house that became a museum so that strangers like you could find a place to rest. The chair rocks, creak, settle. The rain falls, patter, patter. The clock ticks, tick, tick. Your eyes are heavy now. You let them close, just for a moment, just to rest them. This room is steady around you. So much care is still here, in the stitches on the wall, in the cushion beneath you, in the blanket across your lap. The house holds quiet for you. The quilt you can't see but still feel. The hands that made it long ago. The chair that has held so many, now holding you. Eventually, the rain will ease. The sky will soften. You'll find your way back. But not yet. Right now, there's only this. The chair, the rain, the clock, the quilt you can't see but somehow still feel. And you. Here. Safe. Warm. Resting. The chair rocks one more time. Creak, settle, then still. The rain continues. Patter, patter. The clock continues. Tick, tick. But softer now, farther away. Your breath has slowed. Your hands have softened. Your whole body has become part of the chair, part of the room, part of the quiet. Let it hold you. Let the rain count the minutes. Let the clock keep its watch. Let the quilt on the wall keep its stitches. Let the unknown maker rest easy. Her work is still here, still beautiful, still noticed, still doing what it was made to do. Holding something precious, keeping it safe, keeping it warm. Just like this room is holding you, just like this chair is keeping you, just like this night is wrapping around you. Soft and steady, patient and kind. Creak, settle. Patter, patter. Tick, tick. The museum holds you. The rain sings on. And you are resting. Safe. Settled.